Welcome to another weekly edition of IndieMon. I'm Nick from Organized Remains, and today's game we're looking at is Dungeon of Elements, available on Steam for $9.99 on Windows, Mac, and Linux. A puzzle RPG is in the mix today. Your goal is to clear all the enemies off the board by matching 4 or more of the same color. Fairly simple as you destroy all your enemies. Boss fights are also included here as they're at the bottom of the screen and have an actual health bar. To defeat the boss, you have to group the same colored blocks around it and destroy them just like you would the other enemies. I'd say Dungeon of Elements was pretty easy at times, but that's coming from a guy that loves these types of games, so I've had lots of practice over the years, and I try to say that as humble as possible. That being said, the bosses were the most difficult part of this game, and added a nice challenge. Loot is also dropped at times when destroying an enemy. This is where you gather new weapons, armor, and things used for spells. Weapons can be used during battle. The weapon you start with is the dagger, and it allows you to destroy any one enemy on screen. Then there's a load time before you can use it again. As you get farther in the game, you get new weapons and you can combine them with other things like fire to make them a better weapon. Pets can also be used in this game, as they can collect loot on the screen if you're too busy to click on the treasure chest on the battlefield. There's also obstacles in some of the levels, from tables in the way or even holes in the ground that colored blocks can fall down. Some levels have things in the way right at the top like walls, and I would keep thinking my keyboard wasn't working since I couldn't move until it was dropped down a little and I had some room to move. Not the biggest deal, but got annoying at times. I'm not gonna lie, this game isn't for everyone. I happen to be a big fan of games like this, and Dungeon of Elements got the job done. I got a nostalgic feeling playing it since the graphics reminded me of older computer games where graphics were less cartoony than they feel today. Kinda reminds me of Myst. Even though the two games aren't similar, I feel if the graphics artist from Myst made a puzzle game like Tetris, it'd look like this. I like to play one of these games once in a while, and I was fed pretty well during my playthrough of Dungeon of Elements, so give it a shot if you like the puzzle atmosphere with an RPG touch.